Tell me, what happened?
Work.
Work. Really? What did you have to do?
Work and sickness, really. I went to, a ver, Quevedo, Durán, Guayaquil, Babahoyo, San Jacinto de Buena Fe, Uchilán.
Okay, so you were in the center of Ecuador.
Correct.
Okay.
For a foundation called Makita. And we make films or kind of documentary for people who have money or resources who comes from Makita and need film that.
Okay, so it was last week or this week?
Last week, I traveled from Monday to Saturday. But the Sunday, my team and I, we sick, very, very sick. In the travel, we eat everything, a lot of things, and we have a problem with my stomach.
Oh, so you ate everything. For example, pinchos, whatever you find.
Yeah, is the work. Is the work is like this. You have to eat. Usually never happen that, but three for the six, we have problem for the stomach.
Okay, but well, you know, it may happen. It may happen. It's a possibility, but
Yeah.
in the end, you did it, okay?
Yes, it is the work.
And when did you come back to Quito?
Saturday.
On Saturday, okay. And have you got any problem with the power, with the electricity?
Sunday, today, no. Sunday and Monday, yes. We don't have light 6 hours, 8 hours.
8 hours, okay. But yesterday, today, no?
No. In your case?
In my case, until last Friday, I didn't have any problems. I didn't have any blackouts, but since last Friday, they started. They started also to add the neighborhood to the list, to the blacklist. So now the blackouts are in the, okay, early in the morning. I believe it is from 2 a.m. No, from midnight until 7 a.m. in the morning. So that's not a problem. And in the day, I usually have blackouts from 10 to 4, 10 a.m. until 4 p.m.
Very long time.
Yeah, but luckily for me, I don't have a problems because in the morning, in the high school that I teach in the morning, I have classes from 7 until 11. So that hour, I just connect my computer. I use my mobile data, so I finish the class. And in the afternoon here in the academy, I work from 4 p.m. until 10 p.m. So not a big problem.
Very convenient.
Very convenient for this week. I hope they don't change it for the next week because you know they are always rotating.
Not the same. Not the same.
Yeah.
In your case, which one is your president? ¿Por quién vas a votar?
I still don't know. I still don't know that. I'm not too sure if that depends on the presidents, you know, because this is a problem that I believe that it started 10 years ago. Well, 10 years ago, maybe the last president, you know, he built, yeah, Rafael Correa, he built many power plants. But during these 10 years, nobody else did it. And they didn't do a correct maintenance. That's why we have these problems. And that makes me feel really sad because I say, no, I really don't know what they do with the money. I am really angry about that because we have a lot of resources. The idea is try to do maintenance, try to maybe build new power plants, but they take the money away, and it's all the presidents, all the all the people who work in the government.
Right.
So I'm not so sure. What about you? Are you clear about your candidate?
No, me too. I am the same patient with you. I don't know what to do. But Novoa don't. Correa don't. But don't have many options, good options. Don't have.
We
Mm,
thought Novoa was a good option, but as you can see, he's not.
no, ooh, no. She's a child. She is a child. He don't have the mind for be president. Need more experience for all things. But I think everyone vote for Novoa. Don't for Novoa. It's in front of or in contra de Correa.
Against, against.
Against Correa. And I think it's why he is a president now.
And also because he seemed like a new option. Okay, it's like a new face. For example, there are other politicians that you know they are corrupt, but we say, okay, Novoa, he's new. We're gonna give him the opportunity. He seems new. He has new ideas, but in the end, no. We need someone with experience.
I don't know what happened with Ecuador in the future.
I don't know, friend, but I believe that most of people are willing to migrate, to immigrate to other countries. That's the sad reality.
But you need money. Is this a problem?
Exactly. You need money. Well, until you save that money, you need to keep working here and well, trying to overcome these problems, right?
For example, in one of my group of friends, one of them sells generadores de luz, how to
Hmm.
say,
Generator and power generator.
power generator. And a few months ago, he don't have money, but now he have a lot of money. Is the opportunity
For him, it was a good opportunity, right? Because
very good.
that is the okay. For example, for business, maybe restaurants, maybe cafeterias. It's necessary. If they don't have electricity, they don't have power, they don't have money. So
For example, I have two friends. They are a couple. They work on pizza. They make pizza and empanadas. I don't know how to say. And they have your restaurant on Huanguitagua, near from Metropolitano.
okay,
And they spent until they uh, $118, o sea, $1,800.
one
No,
thou one
one
thousand,
thousand
one
eight
thousand.
hundred $800. But they don't have money, but they need to spend that money for power generator. It's
Okay.
very cost. Es muy caro lo que está pasando. Muy caro.
Yeah, sure. But in your case, well, since you work from home, me too, I work from home, it's way more affordable, right? Because for home, maybe you need maybe a power bank or two power banks, but it's easy. It's easy and cheaper to get. But for a business, you need a big power station, a big power generator.
In my case, when I have a blackout, I sleep. And then I wake up and work. The life.
Because in your case, you have no schedule, right? You can work at any time. So that
Yes,
is an advantage. You can sleep at the time that we have blackouts, and you can start working at the time you have power.
yes, in my case.
Okay. So Pepe, long time, and I believe Luis too. We haven't seen Luis in a long time. I don't know what happened to him. I believe it's the same. He has problem with the power. So anyway, we're gonna try to move on over here. Okay. So actually, let me put it over here now. We are going this unit because we are going to finish unit number 9 is something very interesting because we are going to talk about music and music festivals. Okay, I want to change my background because this is something really interesting. Let me find it out, okay? Have you ever gone to a music festival here in Ecuador or in any other country?
Well, for Independence Day Quito,
Ah, yeah.
there are few concerts in
Ah,
the
Quito
south
Fest.
on the
Do you
north.
like the Quito
Yes,
Fest?
Quito Fest. That and concerts, for example, Joaquín Sabina, Calle 13, a little concerts, no a big shows.
Okay, got it. So, for example, I want to show you a festival that is really well known around the world, and this is it. Okay, Coachella. Have you ever heard about Coachella?
It is something to electronic music.
Not
Yes.
only electronic, but music.
Mm.
Music in general, okay? This is a music and arts festival. Yep. So, Pepe, today we are going to talk about music and music festivals around the world. Okay? Before we start, I need you to please tell me, you told me that you went to Joaquin Sabina concert, but what other type of music do you like? Do you like electronic, pop, baladas, rock?
Rock. Most of the time, 80s, 90s, classic rock, but no heavy rock. Scorpions don't. Metallica is very cool, but I like, I don't know, alternative music,
Alternative, yeah?
good music. This kind of, or trova. Trova is very cool,
Trova.
but it's
Uh,
very sad. But
I'm very sad, but maybe you feel nostalgic, melancholic, so it's good for that mood.
when you sad is the best listen to trova.
Exactly, okay? It's a good way to uh, relieve your pain.
Relieving.
Exactly. So let's get ready because we're going to start by checking some words that are related to music, music festivals, and music around the world. And here we go, okay? So, Pepe, the first word that we have is audience. Got it? Audience. Very good.
Okay.
Remember, audience is the people who attend to a concert. Yep, audience. Festival, you know, festival. This is easy. This is the place where there are many artists, many singers, and they go to play, they go to show their talent. Yep. Let's carry on. The next one is choir. What is a choir?
Coro.
Exactly, this is mainly for classical music. There are many choirs, right?
Wait, Coyers.
Exactly. Musicians,
Músicos.
very good. DJ, well, yeah, this jockey, DJ, excellent. Orchestra, exactly. They are musicians with many instruments, not just the conventional one, but maybe cellos, maybe violins, maybe, um, I forgot this one. Accordion,
Violin.
yeah, accordion, right?
Accordion. Ujú.
And finally, perform. What is perform?
Como la realización, el show.
Excellent, right? It's like a verb. Perform, that means that presentarse, no perform. We are going to perform. If you have a band, you go and perform. Yep. Excellent. That's the first one, this vocabulary music. And let's get ready because we're going to do a listening activity now. Tell me, Pepe, what kind of concerts can you see in pictures A, B, and C?
El asunto de forgot the name. Eh, barítonos y demás. I don't have to say. I don't know.
This is an opera. Opera.
Opera.
Yes. What about the second? You tell me, according to the instruments.
Orchestra.
Violin, cello.
Classic presentation. No, classic presentation is the left.
Could be right. Classical or maybe jazz. Although I don't see a saxophone here, but it could be like jazz, okay? Classical. Got it? And the last one?
Is the From People, from the Jacta. I don't know. Es como música de pueblo.
Exactly. Traditional music. Traditional. Got it. But we are going to see which country, what country from, okay? Maybe this is Brazil, maybe this is Australia, New Zealand. We're going to identify what country is this from, okay? So Pepe, let's get ready because we're going to listen first. We're going to start by listening and we are going to identify which of them are talking about that, okay? About opera, about classical, and about traditional. Yep. So let's get ready because here we go.
Track 3.25. Annie.
Well, my music experience sort of started when I was 7. It was my grandmother who started it. She gave me a CD of samba music. I loved the rhythms. I played it constantly. My mum says I was always dancing to it. Samba music is Brazilian music with African rhythms, and it's very loud, very energetic. Eventually, I decided I wanted to play the music, not just listen to it. So I saved up and bought a drum. It was an atabaque. It's a drum. I taught myself to play it, and this year I played in my first street carnival. We were playing in the street, and people around us were dancing, and it was like my whole body was part of the rhythm. It was incredible, the best thing I've ever done. So now I've decided that I want to be a music teacher.
Okay, so tell me, Pepe, Annie, is she talking about opera, classical, or traditional?
Tradition.
What country from? Excellent. Samba. Traditional samba from Brazil. Yep.
Beautiful.
Yeah, exactly. Super. Let's carry on now with Jeff. Listen carefully.
Jeff.
Yeah, well, my music experience was going to the opera. I was travelling through Italy with a group from university. We got to Verona and there was this opera festival on. I wasn't really interested in opera, but my friends persuaded me to go. To be honest, it was a bit boring at first, but then it started to get dark. It was a clear night and you could see the stars. I was sitting next to one of the people who was in my group, Laura, and it was, romantic, sitting under the stars, listening to this amazing music. And, well, we've been together ever since. We even went back to Verona for our honeymoon, although we didn't go to the opera.
Erica.
Okay, so what about Jeff? What was the music that he listened to?
Opera.
Excellent, that's it. So letter A, okay? And did you listen in what country, what city?
Polonia. Alguna cosa así. I don't know.
No worries. Yeah, it's Italy, but we're gonna listen again the city. Okay, it's Italy, but at a specific city, okay? Let's carry on now with Erica. Obviously, she's talking about letter B, but we are going to identify what country from. So here we go.
My friend Mark was living in Budapest, in Hungary, and I went to visit him. Mark knew a lot of places in the city, and he took me to an old boat on the river where you can hear bands practicing. The atmosphere was great. It's the kind of place where you could sit and chat all night. Anyway, this band was amazing. They were playing folk music from Transylvania. I particularly remember the violinist. I'll never forget the way he played. So fast, but so relaxed. So there I was, in the middle of a freezing, icy river, listening to this amazing music. And I realized, this is where I want to be. So a few months later, I quit my job, and Mark helped me find a job in Budapest. And I stayed there for nearly 10 years.
Okay, so in the case of Erica, this is letter B, but Budapest, what country?
I don't heard that, but I heard the classic band plays the Transylvania music.
Yes, exactly. Transylvania. You know, Transylvania is located in the border between Romania and Hungary. Yeah, this is where Transylvania is. Romania and Hungary. Yep. So there you go, Pepe. Amazing. We're gonna listen again. Just give me a second. Because now let's get ready. We are going to listen and identify this information, okay? What sort of music do they talk about? Where was the event? How did it change his or her life? In the case of Annie, that was the first girl you remember. This is samba. Yeah, samba from Brazil. In the case of Jeff, do you remember?
Opera.
Opera, excellent. And in the case of Erica?
Classical or Transylvania music?
She said folk music from Transylvania, okay? Okay, so we're gonna listen again, Pepe, and we're going to complete the other information, okay? Where was the event, the country, or the city? How did it change his or her life? Yep, so here we go, one more time.
Track 3.25. Annie.
Well, my music experience sort of started when I was 7. It was my grandmother who started it. She gave me a CD of samba music. I loved the rhythms. I played it constantly. My mum says I was always dancing to it. Samba music is Brazilian music with African rhythms, and it's very loud, very energetic. Eventually, I decided I wanted to play the music, not just listen to it. So I saved up and bought a drum. It was an atabaque. It's a drum you play with your hands. I taught myself to play it, and this year I played in my first street carnival. We were playing in the street, and people around us were dancing, and it was like my whole body was part of the rhythm. It was incredible, the best thing I've ever done. So now I've decided that I want to be a music teacher.
Jeff.
Yeah,
Okay, so let's start with Annie. Tell me, where was the event? Did she mention?
Her grandma get her CD of samba
Yeah,
when she was 7 years.
exactly. And then she played with her drum in a street festival. Did you listen a street festival?
The drum.
Exactly, very good. So there you are. That is the place. That is the place where she played at the street festival. Yep.
Okay.
Remember the place. We need to identify the place. And finally, how did it change her life?
She want to be a music teacher.
Excellent. Eventually, she realized that she wanted to be a music teacher, okay? Excellent. She became a music teacher. Okay, let's listen now for Jeff. Let's go with this. Here we go.
Yeah, well, my music experience was going to the opera. I was travelling through Italy with a group from university. We got to Verona, and there was this opera festival on. I wasn't really interested in opera, but my friends persuaded me to go. To be honest, it was a bit boring at first, but then it started to get dark. It was a clear night, and you could see the stars. I was sitting next to one of the people who was in my group, Laura, and it was, romantic, sitting under the stars, listening to this amazing music. And, well, we've been together ever since. We even went back to Verona for our honeymoon, although we didn't go to the opera.
Eric,
Okay, so in the case of Jeff, where was the event?
Verona.
Verona, Italy. Excellent. Italy. And tell me, how did it change his life?
Maybe Laura.
He met Laura and actually he got married. He met,
Get together.
yeah, exactly. That was romantic. He said, right? It was romantic, so he fell in love in that place. Excellent. He met Laura and got married. Excellent. Let's go ahead now. Let's continue now. Where was the event for Erica? So here we go. I guess you listen, right? It's Budapest, but let's listen again.
My friend Mark was living in Budapest, in Hungary, and I went to visit him. Mark knew a lot of places in the city, and he took me to an old boat on the river where you can hear bands practicing. The atmosphere was great. It's the kind of place where you could sit and chat all night. Anyway, this band was amazing. They were playing folk music from Transylvania. I particularly remember the violinist. I'll never forget the way he played. So fast, but so relaxed. So there I was, in the middle of a freezing, icy river, listening to this amazing music. And I realized, this is where I want to be. So a few months later, I quit my job, and Mark helped me find a job in Budapest. And I stayed there for nearly 10 years.
Okay, so you tell me, where was the event?
I listen Angry Budapest. I don't know how to write.
Budapest, Hungary. Hungary. That is the country. And how did it change her life?
She want to live in Budapest.
Yeah, and actually she traveled. She traveled to Budapest and she lived there for 10 years, okay? Excellent. She moved to Budapest and lived there, okay? 10 years. So super. I want to know, in your personal case, Pepe, what was the most memorable, most remarkable concert that you have ever gone?
The group calls Escape
Escape, okay.
in Casa de la Cultura. It's very, very good. It was very, very, very good.
Okay, because of the music or because of the experience? What was remarkable about that?
Want to go because the tickets by my girlfriend this time, but she's sick. Se enfermó. And I don't want to go, but the brother of her, her brother, tell me why come together and see the concert 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and come back to the house. And when we start the show, it's amazing. The people is very, very happy, dancing everywhere. And we smoke a weed and only dance, only dance, 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 dance. I don't remember how to say for how one time we go to home. It's a very cool day. It was a very good day.
Oh, wow. O sea, that was totally unexpected. You didn't expect it
Yes,
to be that nice.
exactly.
Excellent, Pepe. So, sometimes that actually, when you don't expect it, is when actually you have the best experiences in your life, right?
Kind of things.
Excellent. So let's move on now and let's read about some of the music festivals that I was talking about, okay? Let's go with this because there are many, many music festivals around the world, but we are going to read about three of the most important and the most popular. They are the Fuji Rock Festival in Japan, the Roskilde in Denmark, and then we have the Coachella in California. Yep. So, Pepe, I need you to please read. Let's start from the very beginning. Fuji Rock Festival in Japan. You are going to read and tell me if you would like to attend this concert. So, go ahead.
Enjoy rock and electronic music at the foot of Mount Fuji. This is Japan's largest outdoor music event. It's held every year at the Naeva Sky Resort. You can enjoy the beauty of the forest and rivers as you walk, often quite a long way. From one stage to another, this is one of the world's safest and most environmentally friendly festival, which is probably why everyone's happiness levels are so high. Past performance include Radiohead, Coldplay, Massive Attack. Very cool.
Yeah, and as you can see, I may say the most important, not important, but what is really unique, about this festival is actually that you can see the beauty of the forest and rivers, right? Because remember, this is like a forest, like a national park.
In the middle of them is the concert.
Yeah.
Very, very beautiful.
Yeah, so you don't see, you are able to do whatever you want because remember, you are there, okay, in the middle of the park.
Very cool.
So, of course, if you love nature, I believe this is the best option, right?
Yes.
Let's carry on about Roskilde in Denmark.
A festival that gives all its profits to charity. Here you can enjoy rock, punk, heavy metal, hip hop, indie, and music from around the world. The organizers donate all the money they make to the project for social and cultural development. Don't forget that summer days are long in Denmark. It doesn't get dark until 11 p.m. and start getting light at 3:30 a.m. Past performances include Metallica, Bruce Springsteen, Rihanna.
Okay, so as you can see here, you are able to stay there the whole day, the whole night. What do you think about this? Would you like to go there?
Yes, and they donate all the money is a very cool cause.
Exactly, okay, for projects for social and cultural development. Yep, amazing. Let's carry on to the next, and here we go. Now, finally, Coachella. We're gonna identify why this festival is so popular, Coachella. So go, read please.
Music and sculpture in the Californian desert. This annual music and art festival, which takes place over 2 long weekends, is a celebration of creativity and culture. Live performance of rock, indie, hip hop, and electronic music take place continually. As you walk around the grounds, you can also enjoy sculptures and other modern art installations by artists from around the world. Past performance include Red Hot Chili Peppers, Florence and the Machine, Kanye West. Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Okay. So what is unique about this?
Around enjoy the cultures and other modern art installations.
Exactly. Remember, this is not just for music. This is also for sculptures and drawings and paintings. Yep.
And I guess is the most of the drugs. You can drink.
Yeah. As many festivals, electronic festivals, you go there and they offer you all kind of drugs. MDMA, ecstasy, well, right? So yeah, you're right. But it's a festival. It's a festival, so you don't care about that because you could go there to enjoy the experience. Yeah. Excellent. So let's identify now according to what we read. Take a look. We are going to read some comments about some of these concerts, some of these festivals. And you're going to tell me if this match to Fuji, Roskilde, or Coachella. Okay, let's start from number one. I'm going to read it now, and you're going to tell me if this is Fuji, Roskilde, or Coachella. Even the toilet paper is made from recycled cups from last year's festival.
Fuji Rock Festival.
Exactly. Remember, that is the most environmentally friendly festival. So they recycle everything and they try to make the most. They try to take advantage to recycle most of the wastes. Okay. Number two, I'm glad I took a good pair of walking boots with me.
Roskilde.
Why? Walking.
Coachella, maybe for it's 2 weekends. Or no?
2 weekends, yeah, but mm, is it mentioned that you have to walk a lot?
Maybe Fuji. Maybe
Yeah,
Fuji
the
Rock.
only option left is Fuji because
Fuji.
remember, yeah, you have to walk. You have to walk through the forest and rivers, and remember, you have to walk a long way from one stage to another. So obviously, if you have a walking boots with you, that would be better, okay, Fuji. Let's carry on. Number three, the nights were so short.
Roskilde.
Yes, Roskilde, this is letter R, okay? Okay, give me a second, please. Dame un minutito, please. I'll be back soon. Hold on. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Pepe, for the patience. I am back. So let's carry on with that, okay? Number 4 says that there was a huge wooden butterfly.
What's the meaning of wooden?
Wooden, that means that is made of wood. Madera, wooden.
Beauty or Coachella?
Coachella, yes.
Yes.
Remember, that is also for sculptures, for, of course, wooden. Number 5, it's really good to know that all the money goes to good causes. Yes,
Rothschild.
exactly, Rothschild. That's it. And finally, the second week was great.
Coachella.
Excellent, because remember, it is taken in two weekends. Excellent, Pepe. Very good. Remember, we are talking about music festival. And just to finish for today, we're going to identify something that is very, very common also in Spanish. And don't you forget that you can transform a verb into a noun or into an adjective. Or maybe the opposite. You can transform an adjective into a noun or a noun into an adjective. What is this about? Remember, it all depends on the suffix, on the suffix. So, you're going to tell me, teacher, how? How is that possible? Remember, for a noun, if you transform a noun into an adjective, maybe you're going to have to add this suffix. Okay, so let's get ready with that, okay? For example, we have the adjective artistic. What is the noun? What is the noun for this? Artist. Excellent. There you go. So in this case, artist is the noun, and you need to add IC to transform into an adjective. So it also happens in many other nouns. For example, you have fantasy, fantastic. Yes? Remember, this suffix, this is the way that you can transform a noun into an adjective. Okay? What about beautiful? What is the noun?
Beauty.
Beauty, excellence. Beauty, beautiful. Beauty, beautiful. Beauty, belleza, beautiful, bella. Okay? Then we have celebrate, the verb. What is the noun?
Celebration.
Excellent. Wow, you're very good, Pepe. Congratulations, because you got it, okay? Usually, in many of the verbs, we need to add shun. Celebration, education, creation, like that, okay? Shun. The next one is charitable. Charitable, what is the noun?
Charity.
Charity. Exactly, charity. This is correct, charity. What about creative, create? What is the noun?
Creativity. Creativity.
Creativity, or also creation. Creation, yes? It's a creation, it's a creation. Got it? Yes? So let's carry on, let's continue. Give me a second, I was just checking something. Creation. Yeah. Cultural, cultural, what is a noun?
Creation.
Culture, no, culture, not culturation. Culture. Yeah, then we have develop. Develop, what is the noun?
Development.
Develop.
I guess development.
Development, excellent. In this case, as you can see, we have the suffix ment. Development. Desarrollar, desarrollo, no development. Then we have happy. Happy is the noun, is the adjective. What is the noun?
Here.
Happiness. Excellent, right? Felicidad, happiness. The adjective, happy, happiness. Musical, what is the noun?
Musician.
Excellent. Remember, it could be just music because you know music is also a noun. But for a person, musician. Musician. Okay, amazing. Let's carry on with organized. Organize. What is the person?
Organizador, pero.
Organizer. Organizer.
Organizer.
Yes. Yeah, and what about perform?
Or performance.
Performance. Excellent. Performance. And for the person,
I don't know.
performer. Okay, performer. Yep. So, same as in Spanish, remember, it all depends on the suffix. According to the suffix, we can realize if we are talking about a noun, a verb, or an adjective. Usually for nouns, we have shun, it, nes. For people, for nouns, remember er, and also ans. Okay? And in the case of adjectives, usually we're gonna find as able, full, aesthetic, AR too, cultural, musical. So how can we make this change? Remember, it all depends on that, okay? It all depends on the suffix. So just to finish, we are going to do this transformation. And I need your help, please, because here we have adjectives. You are going to transform them into nouns. So loyal, loyalty. Honest, honesty. Excellent, super, honesty. Fit. What is the noun? Fitness and sad?
Sadness.
Sadness, excellent. Able, responsible.
Ableness.
Ability. Ability. Yeah, ability, able. Responsible.
Responsibility.
Excellent, responsibility. Design and write, you tell me.
Designers.
Here we have some verbs. Design, write.
Rightness. Rightness? And right? No? I don't know.
Oh, I forgot to show you the others, okay? Sorry, my bad teacher, sorry.
Designer.
Excellent, designer and writer. Because remember here we have verbs. Estos eran verbs, no eran adjectives. So, designer, writer. Intelligent, patient, what is it? Intelligence, excellent. Intelligence. Patience. Excellent. Patience. Piano. What about piano?
Pianist.
Yeah, and guitar.
Guitarist.
Excellent, guitarist. Finally, we have locate, relax,
Location. Lexi.
relaxation. Locate, location. Relax, relaxation. Yes. Relajación, relaxation. Yes, relaxation. So, any question about this, Pepe, about the noun formation?
Not really. It's interesting. I'm gonna, how do I say investigar?
Search, I'm gonna search.
I'm gonna search about that. How do you write suffix?
Suffix, it's S-U-F-I-X, suffix.
Thank you, my friend.
Okay, so any other question?
No, it's very clear.
Okay, Pepe, officially tomorrow, remember we have no classes. Okay, but I'm gonna, okay, let me stop sharing this, okay? Yeah, we have no classes. You don't have to connect at the regular time, but I'm gonna show you on the platform where you're gonna do an activity that is related to this, okay? So that's all what you're gonna do. Yeah, got it. So there you go. Yeah. Have you got access to the platform? Yeah or no?
Yes, I think.
Okay, so in the platform, this section. Okay, in the platform, in the part of discussion forums, I'm gonna leave you an activity so that you can complete for tomorrow or for the holiday, because remember, we are going to have a long holiday. But what are your plans? You didn't tell me. You didn't tell me. What are your plans for holiday?
I'm going to work.
Work.
I have a presentation the next Thursday. I need to make my curriculum or my page, my web page, and have to design that.
Okay, so work. No colada morada, no what was the pan?
No, yet. I can. For my
Okay.
stomach. In your case,
Oh.
claro.
So, what are your plans of eating?
A lot of chicken, a lot of soup, a lot of rice, and no more.
No more. Okay, maybe next week. Maybe next week you may drink a colada morada, okay? So, Pepe, please, in the discussion forum section, we're going to find the one that we have here. That is what we have learned during this unit, okay? About the passive voice and about the noun formation, okay? I'm going to leave you a link here so that you can practice, and that's going to be all, okay? For this holiday. Yep, here we have some exercise you can check, you can practice, which I consider is not difficult, okay? So thank you, Pepe. Excellent, that's going to be all for today.